Everybody. Happy Friday after Christmas. And I wanted to take a little walk with you in our forest and just share some of this with you as writer inspiration. We are exceedingly lucky because the flooding that has been so devastating in Washington state has not affected us negatively, which is a good thing. There's parts in our state that were devastated, including in our little town here in Duval, Washington. But up here we're relatively insulated, and today is a very misty day. The climate here is lots of these gorgeous ferns, and this is an old growth cedar forest that was cut down probably 100, 125 years ago. So you'll see old cedar stumps that we're told are between 800 and 1,000 years old, which is actually really sad, but that's a different issue. And there's large mature stands of Douglas fir and a fair amount of alders, which are interesting trees. They only live for about 40 years. Our tree guy refers to them as tree weeds. And then when we took a forestry class with Washington State University, taught by Kevin Zobrist, we kind of learned a completely different side of the Western red cedar, which is not actually a true cedar. I didn't know that. And the Douglas fir and the alders. And alder wood now is actually going for more sometimes than Douglas fir wood. We don't have enough of a stand to really do selective logging in it. And selective logging, according to Kevin, is not actually a thing. That's just a term that is a marketing term, usually not to the benefit of the landowner. But we'll be taking that class again in February because we're working on our forest plan. So I'll share how that works with you guys. The reason I brought it up is if you look around at all of this and imagine crow and raven shifters living in this kind of ecosystem. We have both crows and ravens here. They're not out right now because it's storming, but they do live in the trees here. And we actually put the crow kind of clan that's in the book that we're writing a little south of where I'm walking right now. But I like to think there's crow shifters and raven shifters in these trees. Wouldn't that be cool? I hope you guys are having a really safe day. I will be in touch probably a little bit later this week. I'm working on a schedule of some short stories to share with folks. Those I'm thinking will go live on Saturdays. So you can take a look at that and I will share those with you. We'll be doing some excerpts from the book that I'm talking about, the book As the Crow Flies. And then I also have a series of 31 short stories that I'll be sharing with you. So we'll be alternating those once a week. And I might even bring my intrepid co-author on with me. So you'll just have to stay tuned for that. But I hope that wherever you are, I know the holidays can be a very difficult time for many people. And if that's you, please know you're not alone. And we'll get through this together, one breath at a time, one day at a time, one walk at a time. Of course, this is my first live video and I'm not sure how to stop it. So, there we go.